I'ma run me up that cheese of all these beats.
Know who it was, so it just like the 81 from back in it. I know RP, so we had 300 shots up in the car, phone. All these guns out, I wish I would claim them. They get hard when they get good, we got a hood full of sticks. Soon they say we can't come, you know we run. You miss me with that bitch, you know I lived in the mix. Honey, car, you know I lived in the mix. Honey, car.
You're in the mix with DJ First Class. Play this at high volume.
The haters, I was told to be my friend.
Get you one a day cripples. You ain't always gonna get you bitch. Put on my back, 3 cops in strap. Better never
I've been saving my soul, I ain't taking no sad. Put out my top, but I pick up the stick. Don't get in it, don't go to it. I'm ready to get on the tip. I don't like the way I
Sports, I got somewhere to be, but baby, I'm for it.
They got you. Not me, I'm in charge.
Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pocomoke High School Seahawks Gymnasium. Your host for tonight's Bayside Boys Basketball. Tonight we welcome the Warriors from Pocomoke High School. If I could have your attention for some important words about sportsmanship. Pocomoke High School welcomes everyone to tonight's contest. As each team represents their respective schools, we remind you that honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you to accept the responsibility of a fan of this game, show respect for players, respect for coaches, respect for officials, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this game to achieve and demonstrate their best. Please be aware this contest is being live streamed with both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible on the live stream, so please be mindful when conversing, cheering, or commenting on the game. Worcester County Public Schools' #1 priority is to ensure the safety and security of our players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Help us keep our facilities and athletic venues safe by immediately reporting any safety concerns to law enforcement or school administration. Please familiarize yourself with the location of the nearest exit should an unlikely emergency evacuation be required. Remember, if you see something, say something. Now, if you would please rise and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. We ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem. Now, let's meet our starting lineups. First, for the visiting Warriors. Playing forward, a senior wearing number 13, Zymir Walker. Playing guard, a junior wearing number 14, Jameer Roberts. Playing guard, a junior wearing number 20, Michael Ames. Playing forward, a sophomore wearing number 22, LaMarcus Douglas. And playing in the center, a sophomore wearing number 50, Malachi Bonneville. The Warriors are coached by Derek Fuchs, assisted by Curtis Broadwater and Anki Tull. Fans, Get on your feet for your starting five. At guard, a 5'9" senior sophomore, check that, wearing number 2, Jonathan Purnell. At guard, a 6'2" senior wearing number 4, Solomon David. At forward, a 6'6" senior wearing number 14, Judah Carmack. At forward, a 6'3" junior wearing number 20, Caleb Loring. And at guard, a 6'2" senior wearing number 23, Noah Tucker. Assistant coaches are Jeff Levan, Corey Holden, Ron Kinnear, and your head coach for your Seahawks.
How about them Seahawks, Decatur? This is me, Gunnar Kendner, and with me,
Blake Wallace.
What's up? This is first one of the year, back from since last year. We're already getting ready for the tip-off.
Yes, sir. Looks like we're going to have Caleb Loring up top jumping with Lamarcus. It's tipped the other way, but Pocomoke starts with the ball. A quick pass bounced off the back. Already about 3 possession changes since the start of the game.
A little different starting lineup than last year.
I mean, yeah.
We have Jonathan Purnell, call him JP, so if we call him JP in the live stream, sorry about that, but JP.
JP.
We got Solomon David, number 4. Judah Carmichael, number 14. Carmack. Check that.
Carmack. It's literally on here, Gunnar.
There we go. Start it off.
I'll circle it to make sure he sees that.
There we go. Caleb Loring, number 20, and Noah Tucker. So this is Noah Tucker. He was here freshman year.
Yeah, I believe freshman and sophomore year had a big role in the team. Then last year was not a part, but I believe he became a Salisbury Dragon.
I believe, yeah, a little Dragon. Yeah.
And now he's back with us again.
I don't mind him being a Hawk again.
Not at all. I mean, you lose a big presence like last year. Talk about Bryson, talk about our big guys up top, and you kind of look for people to fill the role. You know. Even if it's not exactly the same way, like you said, just having that size out there is quite a big role of the basketball game. There's a reason that people my height, standing at a solid 6'19", are not out there on the court.
No, I really do think this lineup is a bunch of heavy hitters.
I mean, it is. You see the size up there stacking by the rim on that side.
6 foot. JP's the smallest one out there, man.
I mean,
point guard, but still.
Giving him 6 foot, Mr. Kinnear says. Yeah, we'll give him that. And I'm also an Olympian, so we're just gonna pull up deep from Solomon. Slams right off the rim. Caleb keeps it in. Some good effort there. That's something we'd love to see from our team early on.
Yeah, early on.
High energy. And he named your lineup for Decatur. Now for the Pocomoke side, we've got number 13, Zymir. Number 14,
from JP up there.
Jameer. Number 20, Michael Ames. Number 22, Lamarcus. As that one goes right in the corner, a little fadeaway. And last but not least, number 50, Malachi Boneville. Quick transition up there. Noah's going to let it fly. That's good.
Well, a steal from Solomon. Missed the rebound.
Unfortunate not to commit, and you see it again.
That's correct.
Caleb diving back out again. We've already seen truth from him tonight. He is a very passionate player, and that's one of the best things about him. He puts it all out there on the court.
Lucas left it out on the court.
He's got a lot of heart out there, and it means the most to him. Now Lamarcus with a pass inside, puts it up at the basket, and that's in, and we're tied at 5.
like Decatur's pace is pretty fast to start off.
It's like an unfortunate call for the Pocomoke side, but yeah, if you guys are familiar with any basketball games from last season, you'd be familiar with us. The last game we actually took over was our senior night. It was February 13th. It was against Mardella.
Yeah, that was a late game, too. Yeah.
It was a late game, and it ended in Decatur's favor with a 73 to about 27 dub, which, you know, you can't really ever complain about. And when you talk about a game with, you know, that high score and that big of a margin, we kind of look at our last 3 games. I
know. The last 3 games we played Washington at home, and then we played Chrisfield at Chrisfield.
At Chrisfield's place, at the Crabbers Dome.
And we beat both those teams by above 30 points, which is remarkable for a high school team.
Yeah, so most recently was the Chrisfield W. We won 83-50 with that 33 margin we were just talking about. And following that was Washington, which was a 44-point dub, which is the biggest of the year, one of the biggest I've seen in high school and just
since last year.
I would say in high school and just in general in sports as a whole. And then starting off the year, we even had a strong win against Easton, 62-34.
Really set the tone of the season.
Yeah, and I mean, and that was missing a few of our football guys. You know, talk about our Day-Day, you know, Tribe. We got Delonte, Seamus, Brett. I mean, we got a whole. So we could have a whole starting team of.
Yeah, just
football players. I mean, and you know, it's not like they were missing for no reason. You know, they were missing because they just became your back-to-back state champions for the
2 times
for the 2A region. Tough board up there, and 50 with the putback. Malachi getting it done early with already a solid 4 points.
Going back to the football status.
Solomon with the long court chuck. Noah puts another one up. Again, one of our few lefties out there, too. Something I just picked up on. It's something you don't see. Just a little bit, not off, but just, you know. Are we going to see it again? Struggling.
Some really good D.
Yeah, I mean, it's tight again. It's a high-energy game. It usually is to start these contests between these two. Noah's shot isn't able to go, and it leaks out of bounds. It's going Pocomoke's way. I feel like something from other sports, I always associate, you know, blue with us. So when the referees are saying blue, I'm thinking us, but obviously.
Pocomoke's, what is that, a navy? That's almost a navy.
Yeah, it's like a navy and like a mustard. I mean, so when I'm hearing this blue, I'm thinking that, but you know. I mean, we're calling Pocomoke blue tonight, so gotta keep out. We got Delonte now out there on the court for Mr. Noah Tucker.
Lucky number 5, there it is.
Again, there's one of the football players we were just mentioning. Star defensive back. Great athlete, which should translate to defense on the basketball court. That's one of the things you find translates most between sports, is that athleticism and able to hold people. And
because the multi-sport.
Exactly, the footwork, you get to put them where you want them. Now checking in. It's the ball outside on the wing. It's Ames.
Like Decatur's defense is mostly man here. Any kind of special show.
Looks like we're sitting up top. Now LaMarcus gets an and one. It's a tough bucket right at the rim, but he's able to put it down. That puts the score at 6-9, and it looks like Brett Schultz is coming up to the table to check in.
See, I didn't know Brett's played basketball until about, second game was Washington. Yeah, it was Washington.
I mean, what can't he do, to be honest?
Is that Brett? The starting defensive end there.
You see him out there, you don't think he'd be a stud. Let me tell you something. It is not the case. He is an absolute beast, and it looks like not just one, but 2 fields. Free throw goes, and the and one triple play is complete.
Brett is first year here?
First,
he came from school at PA?
Somewhere up there, you know, Valley somewhere.
Up north, yeah. He became a Beach boy. So I'll accept it.
Solomon's shot won't go. It's tipped off. And it looks like LaMarcus able to force it out of bounds off a Decatur body. But Caleb Lawrence going up there tight. Again, we're going to talk about that a lot. Again, it's that part. It's the determination. So, good? Yeah. Little microphone thing there. Now we got Jameer Roberts bringing it up the court with JP playing some tight defense on him. A little shifty. Tries a little.
Just like that, run into 3 defenders of Decatur's big bodies. They can't really get far.
No, it's hard to do stuff under the paint. Almost looked like a little Euro step into something. Kind of just got caught and threw up something at the backboard. Now Brett here getting his first action of the night. Takes it at the rim. Little around. Unfortunately, it doesn't go. Looks like he had a few people.
Looking for the steal from JP and didn't get it.
Is Zamir able to put another one up, and that's another and one. This is quite an electric start.
I was going to say, Decatur's putting on some fouls in the first period. I mean,
this is a big part of the games. We're handling over from last year with the rule change of After the 5, it's automatic shots. Each foul after that, and it resets at the quarter. So fouls every quarter matter, not just towards the end of the game, not just with fouling out, but in all aspects, all 4 quarters. Foul shots are going to be a big part of the scoreline.
Delonte put it up. That's Brett. They call it foul on that.
Foul on Brett. Should send him to the line.
220. Just first.
Speaking on another coincidence, the last time we joined you guys was Mardella again for senior night, and they were the Warriors, and now we're faced with the Pocomoke Warriors as we come back again.
It's like
something
same
with the Warriors here. It's Easton as well.
Yeah,
Easton
I was going to say Easton.
Easton, us, them. There's probably another one we're not thinking of, but looks like Delonte's coming off.
Look like Elijah Fields is coming in, clocked in. His little nickname on the street, P-Block. I don't think we're allowed to say that, so we're going Eli.
Ames kind of jumps up, does a pass, but it's intercepted by Solomon.
Solomon get double team here. He's a tricky situation.
Now they're on the ground. I'll say again, it's just a high effort from this Pocomoke team. This is what you're seeing. They're trying to crowd the flock of Seahawks tonight, trying to keep them condensed. Don't let us use our athleticism and spread out the court. It's one of those things in most sports. You have to make people make plays on you.
So they're pressing everywhere.
JP checking the ball in. We got Elijah taking it up the court. Stumble, and Ames is on the ground. Quickly gets up. And the ball is out.
Hit one of the fans now.
I know, the coaches, the fans, everybody's in danger with these balls.
Lots of chatter from Pocomoke. Good chatter, talking communication. I always talk about defense. I play defense for lacrosse and for football, but
communication's a big thing.
Communication is key.
Shot clock now winding down with 3 seconds, but the ball's on the ground. We'll see what this has them.
A little scuffle going on.
I'll say it looks like Malachi ended up with the better end of it for Pocomoke. And that's unfortunate, but I feel like it would have been difficult to get a shot up from there with just 1 or 2 seconds left in that shot clock. Now we got Tribe checking in for Caleb.
First time all night, right?
Yeah, first time all night, but some great minutes to start out from Caleb. I mean, can't really ask for more effort. Jameer Roberts
missed the steal there.
The shot gets put up, it's no good.
Rebound by Noah.
Fighting for it under the basket.
Yep, that's his first.
We got JP taking it up the court now. He's looking at his options left and right. To his right was Elijah. That's who he hit. Now Tucker, little wing action here for JP. Lets it fly, and that's a 3-ball early on. And that cuts the lead down to just 1 possession and 3 points, leaving it with 2:52 at 12 Pocomoke, 9 Decatur. You can't hear the crowd noise. It's pretty electric now, but with the steal, Tribe takes it up. A little step there, and there's the and 1. Just like that.
I feel like Tribe's going to be a big impact player this year. So far, you've seen the last couple games.
I mean, absolutely. He's obviously got the skill and the size for it. I mean, just the love for the game is something else I think he has.
I mean, coming off an amazing football season.
We're going to check this replay out here. Look at Tribe driving to the basket, getting the foul up, and still able to put the rebound in under contact. So just like that, in just 2 possessions, 2 3-point play possibilities, and an opportunity to tie this game up early with just 2 minutes left in the first. Just drive at the line. Shot won't go. The rebound's kind of flustered around, and it's given to Decatur. I'll say, almost hit off. It looked like his foot.
You know, ball maybe.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate there. It's one of the ones, you know, you shouldn't happen, but there's nothing you can really do about it.
Hold on mid-range.
That's his second.
But I'll get a better replay, you know what I mean? Looks good though. I got one attempt.
Now JP is going to have 2 attempts at the line to possibly make this a Decatur switch and give them the lead at 13-12. Again, you said there was a lot of Decatur fouls early on, but look at Pocomoke. They've already hit that 5 total.
Quarter.
I feel like it's been split. Decatur started off with a few, and now Pocomoke's getting into it. But it's just something that happens in these high-energy games. There's going to be contact. There's going to be fighting for the ball.
It's going to be a very aggressive game, I agree.
And that's how it should be.
Was it like questioning your ability to know?
That's what makes games so exciting to watch and to be a part of. Now tied at 12, JP's second shot. And
Second
it's
shot
good.
is good.
Judah's coming on the court for Brett.
See early on, Decatur's subbing. They subbed a lot in the first quarter.
I feel like
I don't think Pocomoke has.
I feel like we've seen a little, maybe one rotation of guy, but nothing more. Malachi's shot hits off the side. Tribe with the ball now back to JP. But again, it's been our key emphasis tonight is Noah's driving to the basket, puts up a little mid-range and puts the game up top for the Seahawks. But with these high-energy games, when you're really giving it what you've got, you're going to burn a lot of energy. Keeping guys healthy, keeping guys fresh is the way to win these games.
Little steal by Eli, going up.
Puts it up in the glass, isn't able to fall, but his teammates are right back there. Noah's foul going up, and that should be another few.
No, going up.
Little nice one-handed, almost a little floater.
Almost a floater.
But again, it's that left hand we were talking about. Now we're going to see the left hand.
It's a little
Some beauty from the line. And that's one.
If you watch JV game, shout out Nolan and Tyler. They were
your commentators for that.
They did a pretty good job.
Yeah, they did a great job. They were with us for this. Good margin victory again for this Decatur JV squad. And just like the varsity, the JV squad is nothing to mess around with. This is a team that is feeding into this varsity program every single year, and we see it week in and week out. I feel like JVs don't get enough respect around.
I agree.
Without
it builds the varsity team.
It really does. Without the experiences you get as a young player, you could be good, you could be practicing with the varsity, but without in-game experience, it's hard for all the skills you've learned to translate. And that's what JV is. It's a big part of just developing your game. Now Jameer.
Decatur's really pressing out midline.
Yeah, I think they're trying to, again, not trying to give Pocomoke too much time to work, because we've seen tonight they started out very early and very efficient. They scored 10 points within 2 or 3 minutes, and that's something that we're going to have to be able to stop tonight. And we have done this second half of the first quarter. Jameer with a little step at the basket, falls at the
any fouls.
I'll say no call, but now I think the ball's out of bounds.
Controversy from there.
So yeah, we just had Decatur's ending this, could be more, but it's an 11-1 run. We just talked about that early Pocomoke electric start that they had and the fire they were able to turn up. But Decatur was able to respond just as good and put the game back in our hands. Now Eli on the board. Nice little bounce pass off and then a lay off. And that's Noah. That was a very pretty moment of basketball right there. And it ends with 2. We'll be back with you in a minute.
We're back after a little highlight here.
A little shovel pass.
JP don't know exactly.
I'll say, look like one of my favorite things, a little Madden triple option action going with a little handoff, and then another one. It's kind of like You know, you call it a 1-2 when you get the ball, and then someone passes it back to you. I call that a 1-2-3. Just keep moving it between the.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Well, now you have.
Now
I just made it
there
up.
you go.
So, Jameer Roberts now.
They have a pretty good ball movement.
Yeah, they're moving it again under the rim. Malachi fouled going up. He's been under the rim all night, and he's someone we just talked about. You know, we haven't seen many subs.
He's been in since.
Looks like he's not coming down. He looks like one of their big guys. They really need to show up under the basket, and so far he's done. Let's see if we can do it.
First one up. Oh, you see, you copied me on that
No good. So the double didn't work, so let's say it at the same time again to get him to miss again, right?
one. Okay. I'm not going to tell you when.
Yeah, we're not going to tell each other when. People try to do this. They'll try to speak at the same time, and they'll come up with the same word. Have you heard of that game? All right. Let's see if we got this.
I feel like I'm back in first grade. I don't mind this.
Sorry, nobody got that.
I think he did. I think I heard it like hit the button.
Second one goes. Oh.
We did it again, but that one falls.
Luck in the things. Less than 40 seconds left in the first. We're going to try to get 2 more possessions in.
That's a steal right there from Jameer. That was very nice. 10 keeps it in, but isn't able to save it entirely. He's going to have to cater with the ball with 31 seconds left. Pretty much an entire possession worth of shot clock. Let's see if we get to use it here if we're going to, you know, try to get a few buckets in this time. Caleb with a little mid-range after a nice pass from Noah. Looks like a foul on Tribe going up. Trying to contest the rebound against Malachi Bonville.
We really don't have a big on big except for Tribe and Lamarcus, but
yeah, so other than that, I feel like even Lamarcus has been playing more of like a. I mean, he hasn't been that traditional big we're seeing. I think Pocomoke's size spreads, you know, across the chart differently. We get people that kind of fit into the role almost, but you know, do everything.
less than 20 seconds on the clock.
We hear little screams from the fans trying to mess them up, but that one won't work. 19-14 now at the second shot. We got Seamus checking in for Tribe. Again, another one of our varsity football players. Sporting number 25. A lot of 20s numbers for basketball. It's just one of them things.
Yeah,
what's it like
I
for...
was going to say, Pocomoke's numbers are kind of high.
Yeah, some 20s and 30s, yeah. Second one doesn't go. We get the rebound. Now we got 18 seconds to make something happen. Again, a little quick,
last second shot in.
Quick couple. Finds Caleb again for the mid-range. Passes to Seamus.
Seamus, big body in.
Looks like a charge was not called a charge there.
It's getting loud in here.
It is. See the crowds erupting for both sides here, obviously wanting their team to get the better end of the call. With 8.7 left. Here's a replay of just that.
Didn't look like a charge. I mean, I might be a little bit biased, but...
Yes, they were taking another look here.
Seamus at the line.
Shot goes. No good.
Rebound up. No attack. Puts it back up.
Hey, guess what? One free throw's worth one. That was worth two. We'll take our wins where we can here. 2 seconds left. Shot flies up. And it's in!
What a shot!
From Jameer Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen.
He let it fly.
I don't think I've seen that yet. That's insane.
And that's something you want going into the second quarter here.
Wow.
21-17, your Seahawks lead way back.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Check this out real
at
quick
halftime
before we take a break
of
with
this
you.
evening's game, we will recognize our two-time defending state championship football team. So stick around. Immediately following the end of the second quarter, we will have this exciting recognition.
He must practice
stick around at halftime.
They're counting 53.
Hurry up, come on, finish.
Come on, man. Just gonna let you go for
I've been here the whole time. That's what I said from me.
I just do what I'm told.
We're back. Shout out Nolan again for the waters.
Yeah, he got us waters, but I already lost mine. Gunnar, did you move it? Okay, mine's up top, his is down below. Solomon! Off that little back last part, we figured out what it was called last year, but I'm going to need a little refresh. Jameer now taking up the court. A little fast break, and it looked like Noah got some contact there, called a block. Some high effort from Brett there to keep it in. And now just like that, it's going the other way. Solomon flips it up and it flies out.
Honestly, like, if we're going back to the back thingy, I'm going to keep calling it the back thingy.
I mean, you might as well. It's only right.
It's called what, they quote? Brackets?
Yeah, that's the material. That's what it's made out of. It's like a bracket.
Brett.
Brett's almost like a boxer, like another one we've got, Anthony Burke. Now Solomon, a little handoff to Noah. He's able to flip it back out to Caleb, who puts up a nice little mid-range, but unfortunately it comes right back at him. Now LaMarcus is him back on the floor. For the fourth time tonight, Caleb's down there challenging for the ball. We'll see what it ends up with. It looks like it's Decatur and Noah checking it in.
A little bit of bottoms here. Well, defensive chance.
50 seconds.
Solomon at the line. That's good.
I'll say everybody seemed to get silent for that one, which is quite the opposite story for what we've seen for the Pocomoke free throws. I mean, but that's what you want. You want high energy for the other team and let our guys breathe.
A little bit of pressure.
Yeah. Let our guys breathe, relax, and put them in. And just like that is what he did. Separating the score now by 6, 23-17 with 7:06 in the second.
Looking for the early steal.
Marcus now driving up the court. Caleb getting some commands.
Little coaching from Mr. Kinnear up here. And he got the hand. Derek Fuchs gives some coaching.
Yeah, he's coaching the refs up a little bit. You know, he knows ball though. You know, it's one of those things where it looks like there is a little bit of contact there, but again, it's just in the moment. Everybody's getting fired up for this game. I would be too. It's been a tight contest so far. I mean, what else is there to say? Guys out there feel the same exact fire and heat in the moment that they are. I mean, we've seen the game shift back and forth so many times with that, you know, that early Pocomoke lead and then that 12-0 run from Decatur, and then we saw it again right there with that 50-foot shot from deep to end the first.
That's something you don't see every day.
No, you don't see every day.
You were telling me that. You were seeing it every day, and it was kind of freaking me out.
Yeah, so I was a freshman at Pocomoke High School and playing in gym class. Two of my friends and people out there on the court, number 20, Michael Ames, and 14, Jameer Roberts, who was the one who, cashed that one in from deep. No joke, we put out there a three-point contest. They shoot 90%. You don't have to believe my old man stories, but I haven't seen anything like it.
I believe it. After that, I definitely do.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything like it. I mean, and
again, I haven't seen one of those.
Another tough bucket there, falling down, flips it over his head. Now Noah, but that one's a charge. Looks like we're checking this one out again too.
Tribe Wise checking in. A little highlight here.
So we're going to see it now as Noah takes it up, kind of comes in, and some contact there, but really not enough to, I mean, swing it one way.
As a ref, you're seeing different positions.
That's the one thing. I mean, who gets the big call? And it looks like a foul out there during the shot from deep. So they're calling a push, and that's going to give him 3 from the line. This is an opportunity to bring the game back within 1 and make it a 23-22 game.
3. In between 2 and 3, Tribe.
A little bit of chatter from the Decatur side.
Dang, Malachi. He was going to get him out of the way, boy. That's a foul. And like he a bulldozer out there.
Quickly going in. Again, we hear high energy from the coaching staff for this Pocomoke side. It's a defense chance now. Energy, and it works. It's an unfortunate drop for Tribe Wise. I mean, he's facing the Pocomoke crowd right in his face.
How long did you say this coach was here? 36, 37 years?
Yeah, I
something
believe
like
this is his 37th year coaching.
He knows some stuff.
He's been around for quite a while, and I mean, before that was his Division I tenure. I believe he was at the University of Eastern Shore, Maryland.
Keep him here.
Now LaMarcus charging at the basket straight up front, little handoff, and that's a nice one. I didn't really expect that coming. I didn't really see that. Now the game's tied. Noah chucks up a Michael Vick lefter to the corner. Now I got JP up top. Noah lets a 3 rip.
Lefty rip.
The back thingy haunts us again. Now Jameer on the fast break.
Use the old man square.
Puts it in.
That's what me and Blake did when we play like 2v2s in the front yard.
And in the driveway.
In the driveway.
That's all you can do. You go back to the fundamentals.
On the 6-foot rim.
Tribe goes coast to coast there. Unfortunately, is not able to drop it. Now Jameer, a little handoff outside.
Corner 3.
For Zymir.
Little overshot.
Misses everything, but the rebound by LaMarcus is able to put it back up and separate the game back at 4 now. 23-27 is a scoreline tonight.
I mean, that's how you show you just like it can click just like that.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. It's been back and forth this whole time. I mean, no team has taken this game out of hand. When Decatur goes out and puts up 10-0 runs, Pocomoke comes and follows. And this is the game you want. This is what makes it exciting. I mean, these games early on really test you and kind of see where you are at as a team. It gives you plenty of time to build. I mean, this is it's only the, 4th game now for Decatur.
First break from Malachi. Been in since, first?
Literally, I think he's been in all 12 minutes so far. But yeah, this is only the 4th game for Decatur. I mean, obviously a beautiful 3-0 start.
That's a JP. Back to Tribe.
Tribe looks to put it up, but the ball's kind of fumbled around, and then Noah's able to get it back. Putting the game back down to 2 with 4:30 left to play.
Looking for a double click.
Marcus driving, kicks it back out to Eli. Little jump, but a kick ball looks like. Kind of going up for the shot block there, and his foot just got in the way of the dribble. It was a good fake overall there. That's about Mr. Greenwood's got to help give the ball back to the ref. It's rolling over to our corner. They don't want to put us in the game.
Oh, they definitely don't want me.
Greenwood's only job on the court so far is, help clean it up at the end.
Well, no, shout out to Mr. Greenwood there.
Hey, somebody has to do it. And, he's just a great dude, Varsity soccer coach, tennis coach.
A geometry teacher.
Yeah, geometry teacher at the least. How he's employed. Eli now driving up the basket, does some crazy work. Flies off the top, now LaMarcus.
4v1.
That's another thing I've seen early on. I mean, you can agree with me, offensive rebounds are just as important as defensive, and I've seen so many for Pocomoke.
I completely agree with you.
Pocomoke's keeping their chances up. If they don't make that first basket, they're getting it back and trying again. That pass was deflected. Kicked out. JP, Caleb, Tribe in the wing, drives down. And they're calling that another flop again. It's kind of hitting the ground.
42.
getting pretty loud in the Hawks nest tonight.
That's what you want it to be. I mean, if you're not here tonight, I don't know where you are. At halftime, we're also recognizing our varsity football team that we've mentioned a few times tonight. And, you know, joining us, obviously, is our principal, staff, administration, Lou Taylor as well.
Most, if not all, the coaches. Drive to the paint.
JP now.
1v1.
Hands it off. Quite an unselfish play, and that's what you love to see. Unselfish players don't go unnoticed.
That's like the same thing in any sport.
Yeah. You may not have the goal, but the pass to assist or the assist are just as important, because without that, there aren't the points anyway. So I mean, now with a handoff underneath, now back to him. Blocked by Tribe, the crowd goes.
It's getting pretty loud in here, Blake.
I know, I can't hear myself think, but, you know, that's the way I like it. Just talk about basketball. Now we got Ames checking back in for Eli on the Pocomoke side. Some whistle blowing here.
Delay
game, we'll try for the shot.
Just right on the bottom.
That's an unfortunate one. That's kind of one of the things, again, we've kind of said it a few times, but it's always in a few different ways. It's one of those things that you just don't like happening.
I mean, yeah, it's a preventable thing.
It's a very preventable thing. You know, it's like that. It's like the ones where it hits off your foot, or, you know, just something little, and it's like you can't do anything about. I just mentioned hitting it off your foot, and that's exactly what happened. Now JP looks for Loring. He pulls up mid-range, pumps fakes. Again, it's kind of poked out, but it should stay Seahawk way, if I'm not mistaken. And it will. It'll be Loring checking in the ball. We've got 2:48 to play here, 27-27 ball game. Finds JP backcourt. Swings it out to Eli. Now under is Caleb. It's from deep. Won't go, but he's able to get it back after quite a bounce. And then another one.
See that shot?
Yeah. Now Marcus able to put it under, and that puts the game.
Very clean.
Dude, beautiful layup there. That puts the game back in Pocomoke's favor.
That's a second or third travel call on JP tonight.
That's an unfortunate one there. You
just on JP. Or Jonathan Purnell.
Jonathan Purnell, for anyone unfamiliar. That's our number 2 and starting at the point tonight. He's been one of our, came up last year, midway through the season and made an immediate impact. Has been one of the good facilitators to this offense. You know, works the ball up the court. We're going to see it here. It's kind of commanding, telling people where to be, telling them to slow down the game. Now Caleb puts up one. It won't fall. Well, handoff now. LaMarcus tries to fly to the court. Now I got Ames from deep.
Out from 3.
Almost falls. I almost had to go back on what I said earlier. I kind of gave Governor that look there. I'm like, I told you so, but, you know, lucky for Decatur, that wasn't the case. Now Brett under the basket looks to go for a shot, and it gets poked away, and then kind of charges at the rim, and they're calling it there.
You know, the Pocomoke's not exactly close. There's a couple fans here. I would say probably 75% of the
from someone who's done it, it's a long, almost hour-long drive, and let me tell you something, they filled their section to the brim.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you want to see. It is, I was going to call it a pleasure, but it's a great opportunity to be able to come to someone else's house and kind of give them a good game. Yeah. I don't know how you feel playing your sports. I love away games. I love the opportunity of being able to go in someone else's house and taking it from them.
I couldn't agree with you more. Same thing, like Easton, kind of like Decatur's rivals, or even Kent Island.
Yeah, so it always means more when you go there and beat them in front of their home crowd. Now we got Zymir charging at the basket. Tribe takes an early jump off. The shot's off. But that's what our Seahawks have got to do tonight. They've got to defend the nest. That is the number one thing here. Keep the perfect record early in the season. Don't let it fall away before this Christmas break and Governor's Challenge. Now Ames under the basket. It's fouled going up. That'll be 2 more. And that's that 5 foul trouble for the Seahawks again this half. So far they've reached it in both halves of this game. Pocomoke's only 1 away from this as well.
almost less than a minute. And left in the second period. Wow, this game is going by fast.
It is going by pretty quick, to be honest, but that's how it is. These high-energy games, there's always something going on.
Fast tempo.
It takes your mind off of the clock. Ames first one. And it's in after a couple bounces, but they're calling a violation. It looks like somebody's stepping in the zone during the free throw. Maybe doing just a little early jump.
A little change of subjects here, Blake. I'm checking a couple leg sleeves out. If you were on the court, theoretically, would you be wearing full leg sleeves or like quarters?
Well, okay, what do we call it? So, okay, there's different options. Like we see Eli over there in the left wing as he pulls up.
The three.
Bang!
And makes it. There it is, Eli.
And that's another one, putting the game down only at 1, and Jameer's not letting that slide. JP kind of gets hit in the face as he gets slid down. That's an unfortunate no call, and honestly, I don't see where that's coming from. It's hard to miss that contact, but Tribe has his back and puts us back on the lead.
Decatur has some momentum here.
So going back on this leg sleeve, you can wear 2 leg sleeves, you can wear 1 leg sleeve, you can wear quarter leg sleeve or 1 quarter. And honestly, I don't know. Ames puts one up, hits off the corner of the rim. JP was a tough
I think I'll be going to 1. Lots of energy here.
Now Ames under the basket, puts one up.
Blocked by Brett Schultz.
And that fires up the Decatur crowd if nothing does that well.
Let's get loud in the house.
32-31, 16.3 left to play. JP checking in. Head back to him. Looking to shift it up the court. Finds Tribe on a nice bounce pass.
They were trying to score before the halftime.
Eli lets one rip. Won't go, but Caleb's there for the board, but it looks like touches out. Pocomoke's going to get the ball left with 5.4. See if they
do we see another half quarter?
I know. Call maybe a quick timeout trying to get possession.
I haven't seen 1 in the game yet.
They know who to give the ball. He goes up.
Foul.
They do call the foul when he goes up.
They're calling that back?
They're saying it happened with more than 0.1 seconds on the clock. It was still happening. They're calling it back. 0.3 left on the clock when that foul happened.
There it is. Look,
that was a good use of time management. This is
all the players ready to get back in the locker room.
This will give him an opportunity from the line, which is big for Pocomoke. This is an opportunity again. Go back into half, defending the lead they've had so many times tonight, and quite the opposite for Decatur. I mean, if this is a missed opportunity here, Decatur can go back into the locker room, you know, again with that lead, but still hungry and wanting more, as I'm sure both teams do. You can never be complacent with how you're being, especially in such a tough game like this. It won't be shots here, but you know, with a quick check-in and shot, there's still an opportunity.
They're really trying to kill this 0.3 seconds.
I mean, yeah, it's already drawn out to 2 minutes. 0.3 to get the shot up. It's going to literally have to be. I don't know if you saw it the other day on ESPN. Nikola Jokic did the same thing. He off the pull up. He literally punched the ball, went in from even further than Jameer, and it did not count. But, you know, what we're just talking about there, the opportunity in that 0.3 didn't matter anyway as your Seahawks lead going into half. 32-31. We'll be back with you in about 15, 10.
10, 15, yeah.
Tribe, Elijah, Brett.
So we have 3 with 2 or 4 with 2? We haven't used the timeout yet.
Okay. I'm sorry. On our side, number 10 has 1, 13 has 1, 14 has 1, 20 has 2, 22 has 2, 42 has 2, 50 has 2. On the other side, 2 has 2, 3 has 9, 4 has 2, 12 has 1, 14 has 2.
Any football players that are in attendance tonight, if you'd please kindly meet Coach Coleman down in the corner by the boys' locker room. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please direct your attention to the center court as our football team makes their way there. On December 7th, our varsity football team captured their 2nd straight 2A state championship at Navy Marine Corps Field in Annapolis. This year's squad achieved another perfect 14-0 record to match their 14-0 record from last year's state championship run. If you give Coach Coleman, his staff, and his players a big round of applause. This is your 2023-2024 two-time state 2A champion Stephen Decatur football team.
Right. Like usual, forgotten about.
Rock out your. Giving so much of you. Rock out your. It seems the rock out your. I got that and I will give it to you. I got that in my system.
After this, I'ma need therapy.
I've been putting in my legacy. Hundreds and hundreds of pounds. There's nowhere to go. Been from the streets, they remember me hood underneath. I'm a down on the night at all. Not the rich people pounding on this. I'm walking around.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do nothing, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news split. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I just sold $100 for my album drop, and the money three. Understand that? Look at me, balls like my play. Shorty asked me for a check, I.
And we're back. Second half, Decatur only up by 1, 32-31 against Pocomoke Warriors.
If you guys are just checking in, it's been such a tight game, and it's been filled with this high energy you're seeing to start the half. I mean, it's been big swings between two
Mr. Kinnear really wanted to dunk there. You can hear him.
I mean, you have all that height up there. I mean, I don't know about you. If I was 6'6", I'd be up there slamming it down. But that's not me.
Mr. Kinnear is what, 6'9"? How tall?
I mean, we see that block
6'7"?
there. That's almost just as impressive as the dunk. But unfortunately, coming back for Noah, runs into Zymir and it puts him on the ground. You see it now. You think that's a clear opportunity for a slam. I mean, especially for someone like Judah.
Yeah, I mean, when you're solo by yourself, that is a chance to kind of not show off,
but to show
the skill.
What other reason would you
it's kind of showing off.
What other reason would you dunk on her? If I could dunk, I'd do it every day. It'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Aims from the corner while he's falling. It won't fly, though. It's off Solomon's, shin.
I think he was trying to get a kickball there on himself.
Yeah. Now Jameer looking to turn him around. Now Mike aims from the corner. And that flies.
It. Tied up.
But JP bringing it up the court. Finds Noah on the wing. Back up to Judah in the post. His shot is denied by both hands. Now Zymir traveling at the basket. Gets a second opportunity, and the second one doesn't fly. A scramble for the ball up top. Now 14 on 14, meaning Roberts on Carmack. Now sent back up to Noah Tucker, who's going to go to the corner. Contact layup, and it's in.
Old man square for the win.
For the win.
Yeah, for the win. There we go. For two.
That's the thing. Again, if you're new here, the back part of the rim that's like connecting the backboard of that is the thing. And the old man square is the square you see on every single hoop. If you go to the local park, you will find a 65-year-old father telling you, hit your square.
Hit the bottom of the square, hit the top of the square.
And guess what?
I don't even care.
And guess what? He's right.
Hit the square.
He's right. Solomon now checking out for Tribe, I believe. 6:31 here, 36-34 in favor of your home Seahawks. Backcourt now, Roberts taking it up. Commanding his offense as JB does for us. Now in the corner, it's a deep, high arcing three. You love your high arcs.
I do. I really do love
it. It almost forms a rainbow. Now
Easy
Caleb
layup
Mooring up
for
top. And that shot is blocked.
By LaMarcus.
He gets fired up, but it looks like he gets a little too fired up. And causes a little trouble down there and a foul.
Apparently. Oh, Caleb flips a little bit.
Caleb had some hard contact going to the basket there as Tribe helps him off, and now we got our trainer, Mrs. Karen, and our student intern helper, Kayla, hopefully dissecting the issue, and hopefully it's just, you know, something minor, something easy, and he's able to get back out on the court.
Other news, Brett Scholl's out for the little injury on the side right there.
And then flies, first one. Game now 37-34. You see some communication between Tribe and Coach BJ as he's parading back down to the other side of the court. Second one. Short. Those are the ones you don't like. Bounces back and gives an opportunity for a fast break like that.
Like quick game like that.
And Roberts like that, able to put it back in.
3-4 seconds, just get it down the court.
Yeah, not even. I mean, not that the court's necessarily small, obviously tiring, running back and forth. But yeah, when you got these guys with quick acceleration, these great athletes out there, I mean, it's an opportunity to switch games back and forth like snapping fingers. And then now we got Tucker checking it in from baseline. Finds Judah. Little mix-up. Brett puts it up from under the rim. I don't know about you. Last year, one of our biggest point scorers, Bryson Coleman, that was the move. Under the basket, like, you know, kind of behind the shoulder, kind of over his head. That's the move we saw. Aims from deep again. That one doesn't fall. Brett fights hard for the ball.
As Mr. Kinnear just said, beast.
We love our defensive end beast. Now try from the corner.
Over shot, but
yeah, you know, a little miscalculation there. Greenwood probably could have told you the angle he needed to get in. Now another one from the corner, and that one from Ames goes.
It's all tied up.
Don't give Ames one miss. If you do, he's going to come back and give you another one.
I think Coach BJ called a timeout here.
We'll be back with you in about 30.
Back. I think that was Big X the Plug as the rapper for that song. I'm not 100% though.
I wouldn't trust good old country folk like Gunner though to give you your information about today's hip-hop music standards.
I don't know.
He's whispering to me he doesn't know. Like he's not on air to quite a good amount of people tonight.
I think it's that time of the night, Blake, where we're talking about the shoes.
It's the shoe of the day. I mean, I think the one standing out the most because they were the two at the court. Little floater from Roberts. Some contact going up, and that should put him at the line. The first person I saw that stood out was JP.
Really?
I mean, last year I feel like
the off color, the black.
I know, I'm kind of into it.
Blue
It's something
laces?
a little different. It almost does have that Pocomoke look to it.
No, I can't say anything about Pocomoke. I mean, I believe they're all the same shoes.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually what you see from teams. It's like this team coordination of the same shoe, but for us, that's just not the case. I mean, you see Tribe rocking some. I don't want to have to pull up the color chart. You don't want me to get, artistic up in here, but that's
a get fancy.
Is that a teal? I don't really know what teal is.
That
might be teal.
That's like a Bermuda blue. Almost.
Whatever that means. Okay, so Bermuda blue shoes. I like that. But I do think JP's they've got that that sneakerhead little, Like I think it's good with the different colored laces and the.
I'm gonna go with that too.
Me too. And again, like you said, for Pocomoke, you can give a toss up. They're all wearing the same thing.
I know, but that's the look.
Again, it is almost a look. Everybody has to wear something different. Like it's always like a disappointing thing when you get brand new cleats you're excited to wear them, especially for soccer with all the different cool looking ones, and then you're like, someone on my team has these.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's like you almost avoid that because you want to be different. I mean, the only scenario where you want to be the same is if everybody's the same.
And then it's fine.
Yeah. Now Ames in the corner, dancing around. Little bullet pass to the corner again, switching sides. Back to Ames. Pulls it from 30 feet, and that's it.
Gosh,
and he stumbles backwards.
That was every bit of. Oh, Blake just whispered me. I told you. That was from the sea.
I mean, minimum of 35 feet there under that. Now Noah finds JP on a bounce. Tribe in the corner. Back up to JP up top. Right wing to Noah. Charges to the basket, goes baseline, puts it up. It's off the side. Brett again showing some grit under the basket.
Beast.
Able to kind of roll it in there.
As Mr. Kinnear is saying, Beast Schultz.
That might be the phrase of the year. Beast Schultz. Ames again.
Oh, he's back. Is that back
and
to
there's
back?
Nothing you can do to stop that. I mean, between him and Roberts tonight, there's been at least 10 threes hit. It feels like it at least. It's probably around that 5 to 8 range, which is still stellar for not even half a game. Back up top now to JP.
Pulling it.
Right in his face.
Gonna get it. Now we're talking with the rebound.
Little floater there.
You know I love my floaters.
Jameer now taking his time.
Under 4 in the third.
3:20 left to play. Slowing down the offense here.
Little steal by Brett with
the turnover. Little steal there.
Going up. Gonna get it.
Layup doesn't fall. Judah attempts to save it, but it rolls out. I mean, looking at Decatur's bench, it seems Loring is, somewhat okay. I mean, he's still in uniform. He's still out there on the sideline. We're hoping to see a return from him. But looking at it, we've used everybody tonight. This has been a team effort out there. I mean, we keep the guys rotating in and out. Now Delonte driving in, puts up a shot. It won't go. Flies up to Zamir.
Here.
Takes some contact there. We'll put him to the line. Looking for an and one there, but they won't get it.
That's Decatur's 4th foul. Wow, Pocomoke only has 1.
And the thing about this is there's still 2 minutes left to play. So again, everyone after this will give Pocomoke an opportunity to extend the current 6-point lead that they possess. And speaking of 4 fouls, it is also Judah's 4th of the game. I mean, he's getting into that territory. This is not a territory you want to touch before the 4th quarter. And we're talking about, again, I just mentioned Caleb Loring's back. And here he is. Leads now 48 to 47. 48 to 41. Second one. It's off the edge of the rim. Now JP on the board. Looks to fly it up the court.
It's looking like Lamar Jackson out there. Well, missing the pass, but
I'll say a little too inaccurate to find the hands of Delonte as he's not able to haul it in. This is the time for Decatur where you cannot make sloppy mistakes. despite the scoreline, you cannot show. You have to show a sense of urgency, but you've got to stay calm, composed, and poised, especially when taking shots.
Another
James does quite the opposite, chucks one up.
Side red.
Hits in and out. Now Delonte on the board. Hits it up towards the tribe.
Tribe puts it up.
Moves in traffic, and that's an and one. See the whole bench stand up and get excited now. Again, now, this could be the 44th point tonight for Decatur, which would make it a 4-point game with 2:22 on the clock.
That's key possessions.
Again, just like that, it's how fast the game of basketball can shift.
That in and out.
Well, in and out burger. I know somebody used to live in California. He said in and out was mid, though, to be honest.
In and out, really? Never
said it was mid. Everybody speaks very highly of it. Have you had? What are your favorite fast foods?
Let me see. Is Chipotle considered fast food?
No. I'm talking about you can go through a drive-thru.
Love myself some Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen? That's true. Have you ever had any of like the, not like drive lays it in there, now the lead cut down to 3. Have you ever heard, I mean, I'm sure you heard of like Canes and all, like kind of like
the Canes. Here's my thoughts on this. As the house is loud, I can barely even talk here.
I mean, we're excited. Again, this is an opportunity to cut this back in. Timeout called by Coach Books.
We'll continue talking about
the best fast foods in about another 30 seconds.
You're in the mix with DJ First Class. Play this at high volume.
We were staying corrected here. It was a full timeout.
I just write it down just so I can announce it.
Looks like JP started in here. Blake's on a sabbatical. You back?
I'm here.
Caleb wide open.
I didn't even know that I wasn't here.
JP for the 3.
Slides off. Caleb with some high effort. Little putback bucket there. Now the lead cut down to 148-47. Seahawks are flocking down the court now. Delonte trying to put some good coverage in there. Jameris glides past some Seahawks.
No foul call.
So layup won't go either. Now JP moving. Finds Brett.
Back to Beast.
Back to Beast. Brett underneath. Hands it back off to JP. It's kind of flying around now. Malachi's got it on the ground.
What do we got?
That's a controversy here.
What's he calling? Oh, you gonna jump off? Who's ball? Stay white. Okay. No recess. Okay.
Tribe, slip it.
A little coaching here from Mr. Kinnear.
I mean, as he does. I mean, very.
At Brock Coleman. Cleaning up the floor there.
And slides on himself. He's in the nice little polo tonight.
A little shout out him.
Good job, DY.
Got 120 left here to play. 48-47, still in favor of the Warriors tonight so far. Little air ball checked in.
There's a little miscommunication. We got it right back, but a little miscommunication there.
I'd have to agree on you. There's not really much to say about those. Those are one of the key mistakes we were just talking about. You can't really make.
Mid-range.
I mean, it's not necessarily wasn't able to complete something. It was literally just teammates aren't on the same page. I mean, again, we've got that 1:05 left where any foul will put Pocomoke at the line. I mean, we mentioned it right early in the beginning of the game. This will be the point differential. I mean, you see right now it's only a mark of 1 and now 2 separating the two teams. But, I mean, free throws make or break the game, and usually how well you convert them can decide the outcome, unfortunately. Something so simple as a straight shot, not moving, and something, you do 100 times in the gym before you leave. Second one doesn't go. JP again leading it up back way up the court. Tribe now on the wing. Back to Delonte. JP. Back to Tribe up top.
Try to get some ball movement. Offense, look, Brett was left.
Brett was the intended target there, but it kind of slides out of bounds. Almost hits someone on the floor as the referee, encourages them to move out of the way or at least take a seat on the bleachers, which is something, you would expect from anybody. Nobody's just laying on the court. Then Greenwood would have to mop them up too.
Yeah, that's not part of his job, so.
Some defense chanting going on from everybody. Jameer taking his time up here, trying to use as much of this 35 seconds as possible. Delonte not letting him get any breathing room.
Great
nice pass underneath, kind of slips in between them, but it hits off Tribe there trying to deflect it, and it stays Pocomoke ball. However, the shot clock does not reset. Pocomoke does need to get a shot up within this 10-second margin. Finds Ames all the way, and that's a backcourt.
What was on the line, just like grown-ups.
That's unfortunate.
Did you get that reference right now?
Got it from the grown-ups movie? Yes, sir.
It is. Coach Derek.
Both of them are deciding the call here.
His foot was over. His foot. When he caught it, his right foot was over half court. Oh.
Roll the camera. Roll the camera because it
Again, some
getting pretty rowdy in here. I don't like the
conflict between coaches, refs, and everybody involved tonight. Delonte lets one rip from deep, and he bangs it!
It's loud in here.
Guess what? Puts it off the square, and that's all that matters. Jameer trying to pull him back quick, but it's blocked. Now Brett looking to make this a Decatur run. They got 10 seconds left. Little pump break from Delonte. Hits Tribe now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lets it fly.
Off the little backy thingy.
Off the back thingy, and that gives Decatur a lead once again, switching 50-49 with 8 left to play. We'll be back.
I have 18 points this quarter. Oh yeah, 18 points for you guys, 18 for us.
That's cool, right?
Yeah, you're good. 3 seconds out.
3, 4. Time out. There's 3, there's 4. Just time out, just so you know.
We just got some income from Mr. Kinnear. Mr. Kinnear. I'm not a big fan of that proposition you got there, buddy. But you are the boss, and I will listen to you.
Yeah, we don't really have a choice either way. Now we got Eli here leading up the court now on the left wing, hands it off to Ames, takes a step back. I mean, we know this is not too far from him. There's a good opportunity for a shot here, but it's poked away from Delonte, who, as this game is meaning more, is keeping showing up.
What'd you say at the beginning of the game? The great defensive back.
I mean, absolutely.
Shown here.
It's showing the athleticism and his ability to, kind of check in any sport and any aspect of the game.
Post up, Tribe! Post up, Tribe!
Now JP, 7:30 left. A attempted steal from LaMarcus. It is poked away, and it's going Pocomoke's way. I mean, that's exactly what you go for there. I mean, you kind of force something out of nothing. Back to Ames now, leading it up the court. I mean, this Decatur Hawks nest is really coming together. LaMarcus drives to the basket.
Blocked by.
It won't go.
Brett Schultz.
32. Oh, 30.
Calling Brett on a foul there. I'm going to put Zymir Walker at the line.
Brett.
Oh, Brett. Just second.
I forgot we had a 32.
First one isn't good.
I'll say it bounces off about everything it could and does not go in.
Like me from the 3.
Second one, and that's it. Ball game knotted at 50.
Abs.
7:22 here. Tribe gets it, looking for Brett, finds him, swings it back, but they're calling a travel, and that just takes that one extra step.
2,000. A steal by JP. He's looking to set up the offense here.
The top of the key. Tribe, back into Schultz, puts it up. Looking for the call here, but it's going Pocomoke's way, despite whatever it is. He was in the paint for 3 seconds, which is a little too long. Is that? Jameer checks back in for Eli on the Pocomoke side.
Yeah, I do have to admit, Blake, Pocomoke's bench is not really that deep. Low numbers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a low number team. I mean, you compare school sizes here, you're looking at a difference of our graduating class is bigger than the entire school, which is crazy to believe. I mean, going there, Tribe flying to the basket. It's a little bit off.
Caleb coming out of nowhere.
We're going to call him out there.
Oh, don't get delayed game here.
But yeah, going back to it, I mean, my graduating class at Pocomoke would have been 75 kids, and now at Decatur it's grown to 370, more than the entire school there. And the craziest thing is that's not the smallest school in Maryland. Snow Hill is about 20 less. And then it goes Chrisfield, and then like St. Michael's, which isn't too far up away in the north.
They're very, very small.
I'm not sure if we play them, but they're you know, not even.
They're 1A, yeah.
I'm not sure if we play them just during our regular season schedule, but there are no more than 250 kids in the entire school from grades 9 through 12. Which doesn't feel real after experiencing a big school like this.
Yeah, I mean, our graduating class is bigger than school. It's hard to process that.
Some high energy there from Delonte, and Jameer ends up on the floor. JP kind of moving Delonte where he needs him.
Really trying to pull this from out.
Again, we would not be surprised. This is something we've seen constantly throughout the night. And not that we've just seen it so many times, we've seen it work so many times. Flies under the basket there. Refs are coming together to make a decision here, and they're sending him at the line for 2.
Calling Delonte with the push.
Possession.
We tell you possession and you do it.
Hey,
Possession and you do it.
make it go right.
You a grown man, make your own calls.
So it makes it fun, you know. It's tight games like this. Now Jameer here in the corner. It's going the other way.
Yeah, multi-sport athlete, 100%.
That's, again, we're talking about
defense is his specialty.
the athletic prowess, the footwork that you have, the agility, the quick burst there is what's able to, you know, do that. Now JP, back to Tucker, top of the key, travel again.
Travel.
That's another unfortunate one.
Still tied 50-50.
6 minutes left in the entire game
it's like
now.
flipping a coin here.
Literally 50-50. Whoa, nice pass there. Can't see it. And they're calling a travel there.
Calling it back.
JP gets a try.
Ball movement here.
Back into Noah. Kicks it out. Finds Tribe into the basket. Two jumping Warriors aren't able to defend that. Ball's flopping around. Jameer gets the better end of it. Tries traveling down the court, and Delonte's in the way, and they're going to give that to him as a foul.
It's like Solomon is coming into the game. I just lost my voice there, Blake. I don't know what that was about.
It's from the talking. We're just not used to it again. Literally, within a quarter, I knew I needed water. I've never seen a more high-arcing three. That
hit the light.
That touched the ceiling, landed on the moon, came back down, and through the net.
The atmosphere.
Now a lead by 3. This is something Pocomoke's been looking for all night. Now can they maintain it is the big thing.
It's been nutty. I'm still thinking about that high arc, man. I love a high arc.
It is crazy. Now JP in the back.
Pocomoke's trying to.
Jameer jumps on it, and he's able to get under the basket and grab 2, and that'll put the game in a split of 5 now with 5 minutes left to play. 55 to 50.
Pardon me.
Defensive chance for Pocomoke
double
now.
As soon as they can.
Caleb now, ball's poked out. It's ripped away, and it's called. Looks like Decatur's way.
Calling timeout full time. We're back. There's a full-time out. Full-time out. There it is.
Put the words together.
There's something about this gym, Blake. I'm talking temperature-wise.
I mean,
I know. I see Mr. Kinnear over here sweating.
I'm sweating.
Drinking water.
In the most respectful and school-appropriate way possible, I've already stripped down some clothes I was wearing earlier. You know, taking off a layer up top.
I've heard it.
Bucket there puts 52 points up for the Seahawks on that scoreboard. 4:40 left to play. Jameer again slowing this offense down, something that's happened all night long.
He's really like the leader. I think he was the captain.
Again, he's a facilitator. Hands it off to Malachi, who does a couple moves up top and puts it in. Puts it back at this 5-point thing. And this gap between these two teams is what they've been looking for. No team wants to, not be able to hold on to this, but it's going to keep swinging back, as we can see. It's going that way, too, for Tribe. He pointed it, he called it, and he got it. In the corner, Delonte, Tribe. Takes it himself. Gets an and one on that, and that is huge for the Seahawks here. An opportunity for the three-point play and to put the score back down to 1 possession and 2 points.
It looks like Tribe has something on his wrist, maybe his thumb. state championship at Naval Academy injury, maybe.
I was gonna say
Maybe
that
something in the first couple games.
it could have been either that or a second ring. You know, we don't really know what's on his hands yet.
Too much metal is probably
weighing him down. Honestly,
I don't know. Apparently, it's not throwing off his shot, but
clearly not. I mean, it does just look like a little taped up. But if anything, maybe just that little extra wrist support he might want. And with that extra, won't go. Zymir here now to Roberts. Noah Tucker from the sideline commanding his team as he's about to check in. Floater falls.
That's
number
my kind of
22,
shot.
LaMarcus.
Down by 5, less than 4 minutes to go.
And that ball stripped away by Zymir. Fast break coming. Takes that to him, puts it around him.
Blocked by Caleb.
It's swung around.
Oh,
well, backwards layup. I can't even describe what's happening. Fighting for it under the rim now.
Sure.
LaMarcus again pulls up. No foul called. Abe is running back on defense.
2v1.
And JP wins the battle.
There you go. Down by 3. Fast-paced game.
That one was nothing but some air on that one. One of the first, true misses we've seen tonight.
Going back to
puts it back down to 1, 3:15 to go.
Down by 1. Well, we're up from 5 to 3 to 1. It's getting real loud here.
If you can hear that for a second, let me tell you something. That doesn't, inspire you. It's crazy. You hear boos coming from right behind me here. Seahawks again in this foul trouble early in these quarters with 3 minutes left to play. Already at that 4 number as Roberts is going to step up to the line. Looks like Noah Tucker at this point is taking
the same thing as like flags in football or flags in soccer. I mean, it's a chance for them to get the upper hand.
Yeah, I mean,
it really
again, it's a discipline game at the end of the day. One of the most important aspects of the game is how well you can conduct yourself when you have the ball, when you don't have the ball, when there's stoppage of play. I mean, you see fouls called just from what you say to the refs. You see fouls called for a lot of things, and it's one of those things you want to make sure you can control how your team acts the best you can. Caleb Loring out there taking Greenwood's job, mopping up a little mess out there.
Yeah, Green a break. He's busy doing the scoreboard.
He's a man of many jobs.
Here's the squeakiness on the floor.
Is that something you like? That's like a basketball.
I like that. It's just like, I don't know. It's something, it's not even the sound. It's like the thought of it. Like, there's a basketball game on. These kids are.
Yeah, like it's there. Is it something you're into? Now we hear the stompy feet, the little happy feet going. Hear the crowd pumped up. We're going to add to it ourselves. Roberts now.
I'm trying to stop him. I don't think you can hear it.
First one goes. It does not affect him.
Like when you're at the line, you kind of got to zone that stuff off. Like, just zone it out.
Yeah, 100% there. I mean, it's one of those like high pressure situations again that can really change the aspect of the game.
Getting really loud.
Does not affect him. 2 straight nylon calls for him. 30-second timeout, and we'll be back.
Yes, sir.
I was at Parkside a couple games ago, and I asked the home book, I said, how many timeouts I got? He said 0. I'm finished with number 4.
Blake, you see that? You see what just happened?
What happened? Did it pop out in the little filter?
She's back on.
She's
check,
back
check,
in there.
check.
Gunner's a handyman there. Mr. Kinnear giving him a little dirty eye, honestly. Don't break his equipment, then you really won't be back on the show. If we don't win, Andy gets left with everything broken.
I'll listen to the box.
I wouldn't invite you back either.
Thank you, brother.
And Delonte now.
That means a lot.
252.
You're
my partner in crime, but I can't defend you against the law.
The law's a big 6'7" dude.
Tucker off the elbow, puts it in.
Still down by 1.
60-61 game here.
2:35 left. Man, that's enough time. That's a lot of time.
It's plenty of time for anything to happen here. I don't think it's too early to call either way. Let's just let this game play out. Under the basket, little pump pass. It's out of bounds, but it should remain in Pocomoke possession. Now checking in is number 42, Jameer. And it looks like number 13, Zamir Walker, taking a little breath.
Loring, really? Is that Loring? Oh, that's Tucker. I didn't expect that from him.
I know, he's kind of getting in there. I mean, you see the
That's great.
You see the bigger Caucasian guy hit the ground. And 9 seconds on the shot clock here. Checking in early. It's a big fade. Looking for that backcourt they just talked about.
Wait, no
but because it's trip, it won't happen. 3, 2, 1. He wasn't even paying attention to that. I mean, it's one of the distractions in the game, something you've got to constantly be looking at. It's not like other sports. You can't have the ball forever. You have to be efficient with your time, and just that time wasn't.
Like, even for my sport. Sorry, I'm a cross player. I know.
Solomon, a little bit too high. Now Caleb fighting with Ames. He ends up on the ground. We'll see which way this ball goes.
A little bit of chatter from
the Pocomoke crowd. I mean, again, what do you expect? You come into someone's crib, you come into it rowdy. I mean, who wouldn't want to win at the Hawks Nest? I mean, we've defended it so well. I mean, especially last year, I feel like we were limited, if no losses here last year.
I think we had one. It was Snow Hill.
Yeah, I mean,
that was the only loss here.
And I say, other than that, that's 10 or 11 straight wins. You know, here defending the home. JP now
Off
won't
the
fly.
bracket thing.
Ames gets hit, getting up for the rebound. 144 here. Pocomoke still with a 61-60 lead, 5 fouls. So every foul now again is this foul trouble we've mentioned. This could come back to bite Decatur. It's something unfortunate you never want to see, but this is what happens when you foul early on. It doesn't give you any room for error. First one in and out. We never got back to our talk, so we'll make it quick. Raising Cane's. Have you had it?
Oh.
Is it good?
You're making me hungry, man. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Raising Cane's. Only had the one in Towson.
I think it's overrated. I
don't mind it. I mean, I still like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is my jam.
I think with comparison, as the second one flies up here for Ames and that one won't go either. I mean, I think comparison, if you ever had Zaxby's, it's another one down this West Virginia. Not southern line, but close to that. I think it's so much better.
Really?
If you've ever gone on a road trip down the line, almost, Virginia area.
I was just there. I was just in Florida.
Zaxby's. Look it up, find it, be there. It's fantastic. Ames again. That one is in.
I'll be honest, buddy. We stopped at a Bojangles.
Bojangles. I had Bojangles on my way to Topgolf. Have you ever been?
Yeah, I've been a couple times.
I love
Not
it.
good at it, but
oh, dude,
that's fun.
You just gotta whack it. Delonte again. Same shot as last time, hitting off that backboard, but this time, unfortunately, doesn't go in. Delonte again. Kicks it up top to JP with a low floater. Back out wide, Solomon lets one rip. That one's in.
Decatur up
That
by
is a
one,
big
63
clutch
to 62.
three with 1:12 left. 63-62. Kicks it back out.
We're going to travel.
Travel call
there.
there.
Decatur's way.
Crowd is erupting now with only 1:07. Decatur has the possession and an opportunity to extend this lead.
Timeout called by Pocomoke.
We'll catch you back for this last minute.
Go.
got some word here that one of our players is not feeling. I'm not gonna shout him out, but
just a little
there he
leg
is
twitch.
right there.
Solomon. JP with a little jab step, takes it in. Defended tightly by two
Looking
Warriors.
for an easy double here from Pocomoke. I feel like that's the game plan.
Solomon, one more.
Another 3, same spot. That's the money shot.
Knocks it down.
That's the money shot.
Forget the injury, forget the time. He's here to do what he's here to do.
And they call it a travel again. We got 46 seconds left.
66 to 62 here with 46 left.
30 seconds on the shot clock.
Noah Tucker coming in for Caleb Loring. The final minute.
Hey, they gonna foul you, Noah. Strong with the ball.
High floater to JP, on him tight.
Less than 40 left. Noah Tucker, 68, 62. 3 possession game with less than 30 seconds left.
Jameer steps up and won't go.
They're gonna throw it to Tribe. And dunked it, first dunk all night.
Well, slam cam there action. 19 left to play.
Almost all the fans are up on their feet.
Coach Croto there commanding them. Slapped down by Hill, a little lob pass to Noah, kept in.
2 seconds left. I believe Decatur has the win here.
And guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight for a good way to defend this undefeated streak to start the year, 4-0 with a 70 to 62.
Decatur win.
Thank you guys so much, and we'll be back next week.
This is Gunner and
As
who
you
with
leave
me?
tonight,
Blake
we
Wallace.
appreciate
Have a
you
good night,
getting off of the court. Great game by both teams tonight. Thank you for coming out. As you leave the gymnasium, if you would kindly take any trash that you have and put it in the trash cans, we'd appreciate it. Thank you for coming out, supporting Stephen Decatur basketball, Stephen Decatur athletics. Check out the boys in the Governor's Challenge as well as the girls. Check out Search Governor's Challenge for the full schedule. As always, thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting Stephen Decatur High School. Have a safe trip home and have a great holiday season. We'll see you next year.